I have Leon Wilson at my table. He recorded with David Gresham in the 70s with a group called Power Pack, and then he went solo in the 80s and recorded on the Transistor label with Chris Kritzinger with a song called Freedom of the Music, which was released internationally. He played for many years as a solo artist until about 2014 when he teamed up with his son Stuart Wilson. They were called Leon and Stuart Wilson and recently changed their name to the Wilson Band. On stage, they play all live music, 2 guitars, a drum box, and live vocals. All the songs on this album, Another Sleepy Little Town, were written by Leon and Stuart. Hello, Leon. What was the inspiration behind this album, Another Sleepy Little Town?
You'll find on the CD, there's a song called Another One Night Stand. That was a song I recorded in the 80s with Chris Kritzinger. What it is, it brings to life traveling through the night from town to town. Another one night stand, little towns we go through. Well, at that time I was solo, going through little towns and playing, every night at a different place. And I think the concept of this new CD, Another Sleepy Little Town, is more or less like a follow-up to that, about how we're going to be traveling, we're going to be touring so much, which we have been doing. So the concept is really a follow-up on like Another One Night Stand song, just traveling through the night, playing for different people, having fun.
How did it start for yourself and Stuart?
We've been going for about 5 years now. It started off just doing local gigs in the Johannesburg area, but now we find we travel so much. We've traveled the country. We've been up to the Congo to do a few gigs there for some mines who've booked us for their Christmas dues and so on. In the last 2-3 years, we've done a lot of traveling, but we still do a lot of gigs in and around Joburg, the East Rand, the West Rand. We've been out to P. We did quite a few functions in the Mossel Bay, the George areas. So we originally come from P, so we always go back there and do some gigs. I'm more of a beach person than a musician. I love the beach, and I lived in the beach for years and years, and still go back there quite often.
The talent in the South African music industry is just really exploding. The Wilson Band has an international sound to you, and it's really of very high quality. Where did it start for Stuart?
I grew up with music in the family as well. I started playing guitar. My father taught me at 5 years old, and it just developed into a career. I'm not sure if I'm proud of this, but I've never worked a 9-to-5 job. All I've done is just play music. Stuart, when he got into the music, was also about 5 or 6 years old. So he's grown up with just music around him, playing guitar. He used to come into my studio as a kid and mess around in the studio. So he just knows music from a very early age. He's also done only music as a career right up to this very moment. So he's a very good sound engineer. He did a sound engineering course, and he was a top sound engineer. But then we decided I'll bring him into the stage act as well. And it's worked out so well for us.
You said you've never worked a 9-to-5 job in your life, although being a musician or an artist is nothing like working just normal office hours. It is 24/7, 365 and a half days per year, and you work for a terrible boss, which is actually yourself, Leon.
I'm so glad somebody mentioned that, because when we say we're musos, people think, wow, what an easy life. You get up at 11 o'clock in the morning and the rest of the day is yours. Not at all. You hit the nail on the head. We are very busy. It is a 24-hour thing because you travel a lot, we play, we prepare, we do studio work, which we work in the studio when we're not at gigs. You're absolutely right. It's not just a 9-to-5, but the whole concept of a 9-to-5 is getting up and facing the traffic, going to work, and then coming back in the traffic. So we don't experience that, but we work flat out. You're absolutely right. We've worked very hard at our sound because we play all the instruments ourselves. We don't use any studio musos. We do everything ourselves in our own way with our own style. On stage, we do only live music. We never use backing tracks. On stage, we do very much an acoustic thing, with 2 guitars, 2 voices and a drum box.
It should be wonderful working with your own son. There's a kind of magic to it, but I think there could be a bit of conflict as well.
We find that we travel so much. We travel together. We stay together. We are the best of friends. That is the good thing about it. We really are good friends. If one comes up with an idea, there might be a bit of change in ideas as we go through the song. But no, there's never conflict in any way. It is such a good combination.
Not only are they a power duo, Leon is also a role model. His lips never touched one drop of alcohol, or he's never ever touched a cigarette or a joint or any kind of drugs. Listen to this exquisite band by the name of the Wilson Band with another sleepy little town. Enjoy it.